Mr. John Wade, you have been imprisoned for multiple felonies against the Nevada Gaming Commission. After serving 20 years of a life sentence, the parole officer has deemed you rehabilitated. Under the authority of the City of New Westwood, Nevada, you are hereby released from the Westwood Penitentiary. You are to abide by the rules that will be explained to you. If at any time you violate any of these rules, you'll be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Do you comply?
Yes.
Very well. You are hereby released.
So this is what freedom feels like. Before she died, my mother told me that if I tried hard enough, all of my dreams would come true. I don't know why, but I never actually believed her. How could I? I looked outside and saw Ivy League schools full of spoiled brats and hopeful youths, each one blindly pursuing the fantasy of becoming a valuable individual, an active member of society, the next Schrodinger, Ambani, Einstein. It never occurs to them that such absurd aspirations would not bring them an iota of satisfaction. Floating through their hopeless stream of existence, their dreams turn to ashes. And with the disappearance of a dream, the incentive to continue this pointless endeavor of a life evaporates in its entirety. It's the illusion of safety, of a bright future that eats away at you from the inside out. The feeling that somehow you would pull yourself out of the depression and misery that has already devoured you whole. But it's all a lie. People walk around like everything is fine, but it's not. It's disgusting. There's too much wrong in the world to just ignore it. My mother died of cancer. What a bullshit way to die. That's how it always happens, doesn't it? The most deserving people lose, and the ones who aren't worth shit win. Sometimes I think it wasn't the cancer that killed her. Maybe she finally saw the world for what it was. A self-destructive wasteland full of parasitic imbeciles. When I walk outside, I see 12-year-old kids smoking, teenagers shooting up in the city alleys. How can I look upon that with a smile? I sleep 14 hours every day. I sleep and I wake up tired. I'm tired of seeing the corruption and the violence which seems to engulf this world. Another ecosystem prone to collapse on itself. And if it is, then what we do doesn't matter anyway. Our actions have no effect on the way the world turns. Our civilization will eventually destroy itself. But I've never been much of a patient man. I did not bring myself to this point. I was led here by a life which I no longer recognize. But what is life? That unmistakably fragile state of being in which you can feel human? If that's the case, then I've been dead for longer than I can remember. Then there's no change, no difference, no loss. Life is sour, death is sweet. Life hurts, death anesthetizes. Life complicates, death simplifies. Is there really no reason to live? We are all too often blinded by disappointment. But when I think of all the things I missed, all the transient beauty I never appreciated, I am filled with hope and regret. Given the choice, it seems I can't let life go, but I'm not sure I hold that choice. Not anymore. It's daunting to realize that it takes a drastic event to make you see what you could have had. And it can be even more difficult to admit when your possibilities have vanished. You shouldn't need to lose your life to appreciate it. You shouldn't even need to question it. You never want to say that you lost your chance, when all you had to do was look at life from the proper perspective.